the heck?
Well, you have his record of activity, that would be available, that would show everything he did for 3 months, but in the future, I could ask him to do whatever, doesn't mean I'll get it done, but,
Well, I know we paid for him in '24, we paid for him to board dogs in April and in June. There's no record that I can find anywhere that he boarded it, yet we paid him $50 a day to board him.
when he had a dog, yeah, but now he doesn't board them, they go right to, Countryside.
Yeah, Marks and Rec, but
Yeah, Marks
there's
and
no
Rec.
record of him ever having them dogs other than the abstract that shows we paid him. Isn't that supposed to be filed?
If he billed for paying them, he had them, yeah.
Yeah, he had them there, but shouldn't that
Well-
report be filed with the town and Ags and Market that controls the animal control? I mean,
What he was doing was he held them at his house. There's a limited amount of time that he can hold them before they have to go to Barks and Rec. It's up to him, and, you know,
we didn't even have a contract with Marks and Rec now.
where were we at, Chestertown?
I
Before
believe
Barks and Rec,
Chestertown,
we were in
yes.
Chester, yeah,
Dog board.
Rec won't.
yeah, right. But if he held them at his house, yeah, he got board for them.
Yeah, but if we signed a contract at that time with Chestertown to board our animals, yet we're paying him, the pay doesn't make a difference, it's just that I can't find, I don't know, did he take them out back and shoot them? I mean,
Oh, no.
you know that for a fact,
I
cause
do.
there's
do know
nothing
that
on,
for a fact.
on the paperwork that shows what he did with them 2 dogs.
I believe he found their owners, that's why he does it, to find the
Why
owners.
was the bill then why did the taxpayer have to pay the bill for the boarding if he found the owners? They should
Well,
be
he had
fined
them.
and pay the bill.
Hmm?
They should be fined and pay the bill, not the taxpayer.
Yeah, I guess he could have billed them, we could have billed them, but I
That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to bill the person that owns the dog when the owner's found them,
The only
charge the
time
taxpayer.
there was one pickle that they did pay us for. Yeah.
The 2 I'm talking about, we paid the board $50 a day. And I can't find nothing that says what happened to them dogs, or
I'll ask him.
if we had a monthly report, we know what happened.
Yeah. I'd ask him to do that again too.
Well, I don't know if we need to ask him, we need to tell him, he's a
Tell
town
him.
employee.
At
He
least a
needs to do
quarterly
it.
report or something, yeah.
Yeah, if he wants to keep his job.
Yeah.
He usually does call me and text me when he's got a dog, but, you know. But like you said, that was when we had Chester, that was, gotta be well over a year.
He tells you, he tells you he has a dog.
Yeah,
Who else knows that he has a dog? Because
Barks and Rec,
Barks and Rec's when we get him.
yeah, they'll bill us.
If we haven't had a bill from Barks and Rec's in forever, so how many dogs, how many animals is he picking up?
No, there's been, I think at least 3 that I can think of at Barks and Rec dogs. that
He,
went
he
down.
picked one up for us on Charles Old Road.
Do they have to reimburse us? Like if Barks and Rec charges us for board and they find the owner,
They're supposed to.
the owner's supposed to give us the money back and pay. Right, or no?
Yes.
If the owner picks it up, but the one that was picked up, the one that was dropped off, we knew who the owner was, but they didn't pick up the dog. They left it there,
So then we go pay the
We
owner.
so then we pay the whole thing.
But if you know whose dog it was, they should have been fined and charged the charge that Parks and Rec's charged us.
Do we have the authority to,
If you don't know who owns the dog, that's one thing, but if you know who owns the dog, they ought to be fined, brought into court, and pay Parks and Rec's fee for owning that dog, knowing full well that it was their problem, not the town taxpayers' problem.
do we have the authority to fine somebody?
Brett does. Brett has the authority to, bring a judge, like not a judgment, but a summons to court. He does.
Yeah, like a ticket.
Like a
Yeah, the
ticket.
court would decide, yeah,
Yeah.
simplified it for me.
It's a loose dog, it was picked up by the animal control, the owner of the dog should be fined and pay the fine, not the taxpayer.
Brett has the authority to do a ticket, yeah, or warning or summons or anything. But I can ask him about that dog.
I mean, we paid for a dog at Barks and Racks that somebody knew who owned the dog.
Mhm.
That's
financially, because they couldn't even pay to get the dog out. But I'll find out what he wants to do, you know, if he's gonna be summoned, he'll have to issue a summons if he knows who the owner is. But that had been a.
That's why we got a judge, right?
Yeah,
If the summons is put out, they come from our town judge.
they would come here, yeah. I've only known of one dog that paid here, oh no, two dogs that paid. When Fred took it to the vet, and they paid the vet bill, and they paid for the food and the other stuff that he bought.
We've had a couple of dogs who paid over $700 Parks and Recs for it. Somebody owned them. If they're dropped off or not. I mean, I watch the sheriff's report and there's animals picked up in Thurman all the time by state troopers and the sheriffs. We don't ever get bill for them dogs that are picked up by the, and they pick up more than Brett does, so where are they taking their dogs?
They should be taking them to Parks and Rec. The
We don't
sheriff?
ever- The town never gets charged when the sheriff or the state trooper picks up an animal in town.
It should be if it came from Thurman.
You'd see the bill and it'd be on your extra.
Wait, no, we haven't had one in a while, but there was a while when there were a lot of dogs being picked up.
Brian,
Like in the summer.
don't say any more about that.
Don't say anything more about what?
But let somebody else pay for it. If we're not getting charged.
Well, I understand that, but why do we pay so much to put a dog in there, have it neutered, take care of it, and the sheriff or state trooper can pick it up, and
Yeah.
I'm not so sure.
nobody pays a penny for it, they drop it off where they're supposed to drop it off. But it's Warren County Animal.
I'm gonna ask Brett about that.
That's a good question.
I'll ask him what happens with that.
Yeah.
Okay, anything else, anybody? Alright, Doug, you're up.
Make a motion to adjourn?
All in favor, say aye.
I
I didn't get a second.
Second.
Okay.